Okay, perfect. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are in game number 4 here, control of the Dogs. Last episode for our Dogs, we continued our winning streak to make it 9 games in a row as we beat the Buzzards 6-2. Wasn't as offensively dominating as the past few games have been, but a win is a win. Burzberg went 8 innings, giving us a quality victory. We are now staring in the face of a potential division title. All we have to do is win today's game against the Crocodons to put the pressure on them. A win here puts us a game and a half ahead, and then all we'll need to do is not lose to the last place Jacks in the regular season finale, and the division title is basically ours. It's all coming down to this, basically, because the Crocodons will not play their final 2 games against the last place Jacks until after we finish our season. So this matchup right here probably determines who wins the division title at the end of everything. On the mound for the Crocodons is their ace, Alisha Woodrow. She is juiced with Tier 2 K Neglector, Tier 1 Wild Thing. She is 3-0 on the season. She's won all 3 of her starts. She has a 2.31 ERA and an 0.90 whip. Came over from the Moonstars to be the ace of the Crocodons here, and well, she's pitching like it right now, and it's put the Crocs in a position to win the title. On the mound for us is Terrok Smith, our number 3, 2-1 with a 1.35 ERA and a 1.10 whip. Tier 3 Elite 4-seamer, Terrok Smith pitching well above his ratings, much like Werner Burzberg was doing this season as well. He's about the same wavelength. Burzberg is just slightly better. Lineup for today's game, leading off at center field, is going to be Ray's Rufo, locked in. Batting second in right field today is Filet Jones. Batting third, locked in at first base, is Mira McFarland, the rookie. Batting fourth, locked in at shortstop, Carlton Starr. Batting fifth, second baseman, Elroy Action. Batting sixth is catcher today, Dano Yoshida. Batting seventh, 10th, third baseman, Kira Nutmeg. And batting eighth is left fielder, rookie Rash Estrada. Alright, so I'm actually thinking about this. I'm going to put Rash in right because he's got the better arm, and we're playing at home, so yeah, it makes sense to have him in right, not left. Wall is shallower in left than it is in... Actually, no, the wall is shallower in right because we got the big wall out there, so yeah, Rash will play left. But I'm going to move Elroy up to the number 2. He is much faster than Filet is. I'm going to move Filet down to the 5, and then that should be good. Okay, perfect. Alright, lineup for the Crocs. Leading off in left field is Slapper Glute. Batting second, sophomore third baseman Brash Weeby. Batting third, 10th at second base, Andre Candela. Batting fourth, locked in two-way player Norm the Phenom Phenomeno. Batting fifth, catching today, locked in Evan Chukov. Batting sixth, center fielder Gordon Fruitwell. Batting seventh, locked in right field, Gia Axelson, the former Sandcats outfielder. And batting eighth, locked in at first base, Churl Dangerfield, the former Nemesis player. And batting ninth is Woodrow, who is juiced and raring to go. Wear their regular away jerseys because I think we've seen their alternates this season, so we're good. Let's jump into it and have some fun here at the Motor Yard. Division title on the line. Here we go. Get it on.
Baseball fans, welcome to Motor Yard. Golly, this is a super duper occasion.
Here we go. Slapper Glute leading off in left field, hitting .438 with 4 homers, 7 RBIs. Tier 2 Little Hack, Tier 2 Whiffer. Terrok Smith on the mound with Tier 3 Elite 4-seamer. Terrok 2-1, 135 ERA, 110 whip. 3 earned runs given up in his 3 starts, 20 innings pitched. He's averaging just under 7 innings to start. 22 hits, 18 strikeouts, 1 complete game shutout, and a batting average against of .286. Terrok's ready. First pitch heater. That's low, 1-0. Cutter down and in low again, 2-0. Ball in there, hard hit at the middle. That's a base hit into right of center, and that is a leadoff single for Glute. Leadoff man on for third baseman Brash Weeby, the sophomore, hitting .424 with a homer, 3 RBIs. First pitch change up down and in, inside, 1-0. Up away, outside, it's 2-0. Repping in. Weeby chops it in the hole to third. Nutmeg overcuts it off. Throws the second. 1. Elroy to first. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice. 1 down. Andre Candela up next, second baseman Tense. He is hitting .264 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch curveball down and in. That's a strike called, 0-1. Down the way, that is chopped up the middle short. Starter was left, cuts it off, flip the second one. Elroy to first. Double play, you love to see it, and that ends the inning. Bottom one, Rufo action. McFarland coming up. Smith gets out of an early jam. But facing us on the mound, juiced ace, Alisha Woodrow. Rays Rufo locked in, tier 2 high pitch, hitting .394, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, and he'll be the first one to meet Alisha. Alisha is the perfect 3-0 on the year. She's won every single one of her starts. 2.31 ERA, 0.90 whip, 6 earned runs. 23 in the third innings is the most in the starting rotation, and she hasn't even thrown a pitch yet today. 16 hits, 5 walks, 2 homers, 1 complete game shutout, batting average against 190, and she has 24 strikeouts, and she is actually the number 2 in the rotation. I forgot Pulo. Wrong name. Pulo has already pitched her 4th and final start of the season and has put up equivalent numbers to Woodrow. ERA is slightly higher, and she has no decisions on the season, but she has kept the team in the games that she has pitched. And an interesting note, Norm Phenomenal, the two-way player, has not pitched a single inning this season. He has played his entire season in the field. He has never seen the pitcher's mound. Will he see it today in this make-or-break game? We'll see. All right, Woodrow juice coming into this one. First pitch curve just in the top of the zone. That's a favorable call from the umpire, 0-1. Slider up and in, hard grounder, one hopper, picked by Candela to second. He'll make the play to first, 1 down. Elroy up next, second baseman hitting with tier 2 first pitch slayer and tier 2 fastball hitter. Hitting .410 with a homer and 4 RBIs. First pitch changeup in there at the knees. Good pitch from Woodrow, 0-1. Heater inside, hit well by Elroy, dead center field, but that's going to hang up out there in front of the warning track. Caught by Fruitwell, 2 down. And that is going to bring up Mira McFarland, the rookie, first baseman locked in, hitting .550 on the year with 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Hit one off the tiki face almost at Shaka last episode, dead center. Almost that went .498. Heater down, up the line, foul, past the diving Weeby, 1-1. Change up and in, pulled by McFarland, well out in front of it though, 1-2. Can Neglector activates a tier 2 for Woodrow. Heater up, line left center field, into the gap it goes, on the run, Glue dives, and he makes the catch. What a play by Slapper. That robs extra bases for McFarland. Top 2, Phenomeno, Chukov, and Fruitwell coming up. Phenom, Norm Phenomenal leading off. Shortstop today, locked in, hitting .265 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs for the two-way infielder. Change of middle in, strike called, 0-1. Cutter down in the way, low, 1-1. Heater well inside, 2-1. He's roughing away. Line to center off the end of the bat, down for a hit as Norm reaches to lead off the second inning. Catcher Evan Chukov up next, locked in. Tier 2 first pitch slayer active, hitting .300 with 5 RBIs. Cutter up and in. High, 1-0. Forcing it down. Chukov fouls it off late, 1-1. Well down on the way. Low, 2-1. Two-seam up and away. Chukov whiffs through it, 2-2. Forcing him down and in. Check low, 3-2. Change with the knees. Hitting the hole to second. Elroy dives to his right, smothers it. Goes to second. Gets the lead runner by a step. That's all they'll get, though. 1 down. Good play by Elroy to keep it in the infield. Here's center fielder Gordon Fruitwell, hitting .179 on the year. Butterfingers is a defensive trait, so no worries about that activating here at the plate. Two-seamer up on the first one. That's high, 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled off late, 1-1. Well down the way, runner goes. Line to first on the hit and run. Mira's there, and she'll wait for the runner to come back to her. Double play, you love to see it as the Crocs get bit on the hit and run. Bottom 2, it's 0-0. Star, Jones, and Yoshida coming up. McFarland put a little flair on that tag with the spin beforehand.
Number 28, Carlton.
Hopefully that doesn't start something. Here's Carlton, locked in at shortstop today with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. Hitting .438 with 3 homers, 16 RBIs. First pitch slider misses high and inside, 1-0 just off the corner. Slider down and away is this time a little low and off the corner, 2-0. For both the knees, ripped by Starr, out of play, 2-1. A little early on the breaking pitch. Slider low again, 3-1. Change up and away, dumped up the middle off the end of the bat, base hit into center field, and Carlton has the first hit today for the Dogs offense as he's on to start the second. Leadoff man on for Filet Jones, right fielder hitting .381 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs. Chukov being the arm behind the plate today means we're probably not running. First pitch heater in there at the knees, little hack activates at Tier 3 for Jones, 0-1 count. Heater up, ooh, late swing on that heater, 0-2, gassed him, Tier 2 K neglector active. Heater down the way, dribbler to second, slow roller. Candela misses the tag, has to go to first on the fielder's choice. 1 down. Should have just flipped the second, Andre. Instead, Starr in scoring position now for Yoshida. Catcher hitting .435 with 9 RBIs on the year, looking to add his 10th. Heater up and away, outside, 1-0. Changed up and in, turned on by Yoshida, hit deep to right field, looking for the high wall. Caught at the wall, though, by Axelson. Tagging and heading for third will be Carlton, as he'll reach safely. 90 feet away now with 2 down for Kira Nutmeg, who unfortunately is tense. Third baseman hitting .298 with 9 RBIs. She, too, like Yoshida, looking for double-digit RBIs on the season. Curveball in there at the knees from Woodrow, 0-1. Chased it down and in on the heater, low and in, 0-2. Bad pitch to swing at as well. Heater up and away, off the end of the bat, 1 hopper to short. Phenomeno sets his feet, throw to first, and that ends the inning. Runner stranded at third for the Dogs. Top 3 were scoreless. Axelson, Dangerfield, and Woodrow. Bottom of the lineup for the Crocs. First again, I am Tom Brady of being first. That you are, Silver Spring. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hope your day's been well. Bit of a slow start here offensively for both teams, as each team still feeling each other out. Here's Gia Axelson, left fielder, locked in. Or she's right field today, actually. Tier 2 easy target active. She's hitting .333 with 2 homers, 3 RBIs coming off the Crocs bench for today's game. Four-seamer down and away. That is pulled deep to right field, looking for the high wall. Jones on the run at the corner, leaps just out of his reach as it's off the wall. Axelson already on her way to second, will trot in with a leadoff double. And just like that, the Crocs have a runner in scoring position for Cheryl Dangerfield. First baseman locked in. Tier 1 fastball hitter. Hitting .250 with 4 RBIs on the year for the former Nemesis player. First pitch curveball down and in. That is lined at the middle. Past Terrok into center field, and that's going to be back-to-back singles. Or back-to-back hits. First and third, nobody out. Pitcher slot coming up. It's Woodrow, who is juiced. 200 with a homer, 5 RBIs. We're playing double play depth, not expecting the bunt. Forcing rubbing in from Terrok. Bunt shown, pulled back for a strike. 0-1. Rubbing away, bunt shown, pulled back outside, just missing the corner. 1-1. Rubbing in, whiff through it, late on the cutter. 1-2. Up and away. Bunt shown, popped up, and that's a strikeout as it lands foul. First punch out for Terrok on the day. Woodrow retired. 1 down for Slapper Galoot. 1-for-1 with a single. Embraced on the fielder's choice ground out in the first inning. First pitch change up down from Terrok. Just low. 1-0. We're outside. 2-0. Up and in. 3-0, missing again. Forcing inside, ball 4, and he walks him to load him up. First walk for Terrok today. Here's Weeby, 0-for-1, hit into a fielder's choice. Curveball down in the way. That's a strike called in there, 0-1. Down and in. Chop foul, out of play on the third base side, 0-2. Change it down in the way. He gone! Chased it outside. Second punch out for Terrok. 2 down. Base is still loaded for Candela, who hit into a double play his first time up. He is 10th, so for 1. Consistent, still active at Tier 1. Cutter up and away in the first one. Just outside, 1-0. Down and in. Sat on line to the gap right center field. Rufo can't cut it off. It's going to roll all the way to the fence, and that's going to clear the bases here for Candela. He's going to walk into second with a 3-run double, 3-0 Crocodons, and that might be all Woodrow needs. Gotta look out for this other scam. It's the same text like Steam Brew, but except they replace Steam Brew word with something called Boost Central. Ooh, okay. Oh. I'll keep an eye out for that, that's for sure. Here comes the Phenom, Norm Phenomeno. He's singled his first at bat. He's 1 for 1, looking to keep the rally going for the Crocs. Curveball down and in is skied on the first pitch to right field. Jones back a few steps, now in. He'll put it away to end the inning. 3 runs, though, for the Crocs on the 2-out bases clearing double by Candela. Bottom 3, Estrada, Smith, and Rufo now need to take down a juiced Alisha Woodrow, who may or may not have taken something before this game. I don't know. She's pitching with a 3-run lead. That could be insurmountable. Rash Estrada up, left fielder locked in, or not locked in. He is tier 2 rally starter, though, since we're losing. Hitting 400 with 4 RBIs on the year. Slider up and in, just inside, 1-0. Peter Way, late swing at 103, 1-1. Change it down, line to left center field. That is down for a base hit for Estrada. Fruitwell cuts it off, and it'll be just a single. Breaking news, Patrick Mahomes signed a deal with the 49ers. Oh no, not again. Not the continuing escapades of Patrick Mahomes. Terrok Smith up, hitless on the season, and this is a bunting situation. Bunt is shown. Bunt drop down on the first base side, and that'll get the job done. Woodrow sacrifices him over to first. And that'll move Estrada to scoring position with 1 down. Rufo up next, locked in. He has only high pitch active because there's a runner on base, so no rally starter. Grounded out to second his first at bat. Heater at the letters at 101, 0-1. Out in front of the changeup down and away, 0-2. Chased it as well. Curve up and in, lined over second. Base hit as it's down into right field, but the runner had to freeze. Holding at third is Estrada. Runners at the corners, 1 down. And here comes Elroy, 0 for 1. Flew out to center at the warning track his first time up. First pitch heater, well out of the zone away, 1-0. Peter Way, late swing at 103, 1-1. Peter down at the knees, hit hard at the middle. Base hit for Elroy, and that's going to bring home Estrada. Holding at second will be Rufo. It's 3-1. Dogs on the board. Terrok Smith, that's an old name. I know about him from Super Mega Baseball 1. I thought was removed from the game. Now I know the answer. No, he's just been middling at the bottom of rotations ever since SMB 1. Moved to the expansion hot corners in 3, still sucked. Then they de-aged him down here in 4, and now people use him every day as part of their rebuilds. He's a blue chip prospect for you to develop here now. Merrick McFarland up, locked in. 0 for 1. She got robbed of a base hit by Nora. Who robbed her of a base hit? Oh, that was Slapper Glute. She dropped it in left center, and Glute ran it down. Made a nice diving catch. Heater up. Strike called at the letters from Woodrow. 0-1. Heater up. Laid on the heater. 0-2. Change up out in front of it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Woodrow. 2 down for Starr. Locked in with RBI hero and first pitch Slayer. 1 for 1 with a single. Peter inside on the first one. Dumped to center field. That's down for a hit. Coming around third is Rufo. Throw from Fruitwell will be cut. RBI single for Starr. It's 3-2. Going first to third on the play is action. Filet up next. He's 0 for 1. And he's going to look to contribute and get us back to an even ball game. Tying run at third with 2 outs. How many games are in the regular season for your league franchise? Let's see. So for normal games, I play the short franchise. So that's 16 regular season games, best of 3 playoff series. For the Green Nachos League, that's a custom league. I play 24 in that one. That one also, though, has the best of 3s because we want to get the postseason rolling. I think the only exceptions were the Freebooter series I did. That was like 60 games, if I remember correctly. And then best of 5s. And then the Reaper series I did, that was 32, along with the Platypi series. They were both 32-game seasons, and they had best of 5s as well. But generally, I like to play like the faster-paced seasons at like 16. Get development, regression faster. You get closer to the postseason faster. Get to upgrade your team faster. It's more keep everyone engaged, you know. Heater, changeup down, actually. No, that's a heater. No, that's a changeup. She threw a 90-mile-an-hour changeup. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, one little hack active for Jones now. Heater down, late on at 0-2. That's a heater this time. Whiffer, K-Neglector active. Heater inside, Jones bloops it into left center. That is down over the leaping glove of Phenomeno. RBI knock, we're tied at 3. The Dogs get right back in it. Yeah. Dano up 0 for 1. Change up low, 1-0. Dano grounded out his first time up the second, I believe. Heater away, 2-0 count as Woodrow now tense. Heater away, hard hit right at the third baseman. Weeby on the ground, a throw across. Yoshida retired, and that ends the inning. But the Dogs rally for 3 with 2 outs to the 4th. Oh, it's a brand new ball game. Chukov, Fruitwell, and Axelson coming up. Here's Chukov. He's 0 for 1 today. Locked in with first pitch Slayer again. Four-seamer down on the first one. Chased and broke his bat as it's dribbled up the third base line. Foul. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Dribbled foul. 0-2. Out in front of it now. Change it down and in. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Evan? No, you're just looking. Take your window shot and bet elsewhere. Third punch out there for Terrok. 1 down now for Fruitwell. 0 for 1 today. Cutter up and in on the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Inside and low. 1-1. Four-seamer down. Low again. 2-1. Change up and away. Fruitwell fouls it off late. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled back over the screen. 2-2 remains the count. Four-seamer down and away. He gone! Chased it low. 4th punch out for Terrok. Let him hear ya. 2 down for Axelson. 1 for 1 with a double. Locked in. Then scored a run later in the inning. First pitch curveball down and in. Check strike. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Ooh, late on it, but fouled it back into the screen. Staying alive. 0-2. Change it down and away. Chased and fouled off again. She just stayed alive. 0-2 pitch. Cutter down and in. Grounder to second. Elroy backhands to his right. Takes his time. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Smith. Good bounce back inning to Rock. Bottom 4. We're tied at 3. Nutmeg, Estrada, and Smith coming up. It's the bottom of the lineup for the Dogs, where the rally started last inning. Kira up 0 for 1 today with a ground out. She is tense. Heater up. Strike called from Woodrow. 0-1. It was still tense. Heater in there again. 0-2 as K-Neglector actives. Chased it up. Blooper to third. One hopper. Cut by Weeby. Throw to first just in time. 1 down. Had to let it drop, did ya? Stride up next. Locked in. 1 for 1 with a single. No rally starter, though, this time, as it's now a tie game. This game is sponsored by Los Chip Triangulares Mexicanos. What it means in English is the Mexican triangle chips. This chip has been a thing since 2021. It's better than Doritos. So it claims. Heater low. 1-0. Strada takes a slider inside. 1-1. Heater up and away. Late on it. 1-2. K-Neglector active again for Woodrow. Ball down and in. Dump to left center field. And that's a base hit for Estrada. He's 2 for 2. Rookie coming alive here. Puts himself on with 1 down for Smith, who did sack bunt his first plate appearance. Let's see if he does it again. Ah, yes. The scammer is here again. Yes. Using someone's real profile, unfortunately. That's a damn shame. Allegedly, this profile has existed for 5 years. Allegedly. You're banned. Let's see. You're banned. You're blocked. And we report your ass. Here, Twitch. Do your jobs. Got another scammer for you. Let's see. Try to post. Spam link in chat. Scam link in chat. Gotta love it. Would it be funny if the Stream Boo was just Kick in disguise trying to get more viewers? Trying to get more creators. Oh, that'd be hilarious. All right, Smith, what are we going to do? Are we going to bunt? They are playing the bunt. Let's see. And we do bunt at the last second. Chukov lets it drop. He misplays it. Throw to first, gets the out. Sacrifice successful. 2 down. Estrada in scoring position for Rufo. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in with a run scored as well. Checked inside on the heater. Almost hit him in the kneecap. 1-0. Heater up and in. That's taken high this time. 2-0. Change up. Ooh, Rufo was ready, but pulled it foul. 2-1. Curveball misses inside. It's 3-1. Change up. Dump to center field on the line. Base hit. Fruitwell Fields coming around third. Estrada. Here comes the throw. Just in. It would have been in time, but Chukov, who's shorthanded, drops the ball. And it's an RBI single for Rufo. The Dogs take the lead on the aggressive base running by the rookie. As Estrada blew through the stop sign and went for it, and he gets in there safely. Oh, we get lucky there. It's 4-3 Dogs. Overdogs coach says Mo Bamba's playing. Get ready for a loud stadium. All right. Here's Elroy. He singled last time up as well. Also scored a run. Heater down in the way. Ooh, that got the call. Great. Oh, that's a great pitch right there. There's nothing you can do with that. It's right on the corner. 0-1. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. That's sent to right center field. That's going to hit the gap, and it's going to split the fielders and roll all the way to the fence as Fruitwell has to chase after it. Elroy around second. He's digging for third. Relay throw from Candela is not coming. He's going to hold it. RBI triple for Elroy. It's 5-3 Dogs as the miscue from Chukov is extrapolated on, and we get a second run in the inning. And now McFarland up 0 for 2. Can she come through with her first hit? She struck out last at bat and also got robbed of extra bases earlier. Heater up and in. Ooh, late swing. Woodrow starting to tire. 0-1. Heater down. Ooh, chased it 0-2. Heater up, hitting the hole. Base hit for McFarland into left field. She's going to bring home action. It's 6-3. The inning continues, and Woodrow's now rattled. Here's Starr. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. Looking to keep it rolling. Rattled is Woodrow. First pitch changeup, roped foul. 0-1. Chased it away, fouled back, 0-2. Okay, Neglector activates. Peter middle in, lined at the middle, diving Candela to smother it, to his right, throw to first, just in time to get Starr, and that ends the inning. But a 3-run rally with 2 outs for the Dogs makes it 6-3. Top 5, Dangerfield, Woodrow, and Glute coming up. And all that thanks to a drop by Evan Chukov, of all people. The sure-handed closer fumbled the bag at the plate. You hate to see it. 8-9-1 do up for the Crocs here in the 5th. Please welcome Wednesday Night Baseball on Super Mega League Baseball Network. Hello, my name is Silver Spring 28 in the booth today. Now Wednesday Night Baseball happening here. Alright, let's see if we can get it rolling here. First pitch curveball. In there at the knees, line to center. Rufo slides and makes the catch. Nice play, Rays. 1 down. Love the leather flashing out there. Here comes Woodrow. Alisha 0 for 1 intense. Thankfully got out of rattled mojo. Tried to sack bunt last time up and struck out as she popped it foul. Peter in there at the letters, 0-1. Change it down and away. Strike called, 0-2. Cut her up and away. She gone! Chased it outside. 5th punch out for Smith. Woodrow gone on 3. And here comes Glute. Walk last time up to load the bases. He's also singled. Slappers also scored a run. Change it down and away. That's low and outside, 1-0. 2-seamer up and away. That's fouled back into the screen. 1-1. 4-seamer down and in. Grounded hard to short. Starter was left. Cuts it off. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Smith. He's through to 5th. Bottom 5. Jones, Yoshida, and Nutmeg coming up. Hello, Smith. It's been 11 years since everyone saw you in a Super Mega Baseball 1. That is true. Yeah, it has been that long, hasn't it? It has been a decade. And it only took a decade. It only took 2 years for EA to kill the game. You hate to see it. Boy, Jones up 1 for 2 with an RBI single. You're up. Ooh, late on it. 0-1. Little hack active. Ball outside. 1-1. Peter down. Ripped to past the shortstop on the liner. That's a base hit as it hops into left field. Jones 2 for 3 today. He's on the lead off. Here's Yoshida 0 for 2 today. Grounded out twice. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Checked on the slider inside. 1-1. Change it down. Pulled by Yoshida out of play. K neglector activates for Woodrow. Heated down the way. Dribbler to short. Tough play for Phenomenal. Bare hands to second on the flip. Throw to first. Not in time, but Yoshida gets hurt. Yoshida comes up lame as he touches the bag at first. Oh no, what happened? Dano, what happened? Nutmeg up next, 0 for 2. What's the injury? Hamstring. Timeout. Timeout. God freaking damn it. Oh, that's our best catcher. And our best right fielder. Well, shit, that's a problem. We might be making a roster move after this game, that's for sure. Alberto, get out there. You're going to first. He's the faster of the two between him and Crosby, so he's coming out. Kira Nutmeg up 0 for 2 today. NFL Draft is starting now. Let's see prospects join football. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. Heater up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Ball down. Grounded right at Candela. He'll go to Phenomeno. Throw to first. That's a 4-6-3 tailor-made double play, and Nutmeg continues the struggle. 0 for 3 today. Top 6. Weeby, Candela, and Phenomeno. Heart of the lineup coming up. Toughest part again. Here's Weeby 0 for 2. King stays in the game as he's now catching. Not as strong of an arm as Yoshida. Heater down low, 1-0. Ball down. That's a strike, 1-1. There we go. Two-seamer up and in. That's turned on, hit well to right field, but he didn't get all of it. Jones to the warning track, turns around and puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Candela. 1 for 2 with a 3-run double. Two-seamer away on the first one. Out of the zone. 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. Chase, jam shot, liner to short, caught by Star. 2 down. Here comes Phenomeno. 1 for 2 with a single. Still locked in. First pitch change up down in the way. Check strike. 0-1. There we go. Cut up and in. Jammed into shallow center. Rufo races in. Comes up to make the catch at the 1-2-3 inning. Smith is through 6. Bottom 6. Estrada, Smith, and Rufo coming up. With the first pick of the 2027 NFL Draft, Houston Texans. Ooh, interesting. Select Jack North, nicknamed Sonic, for doing a 387 in the 40-yard dash, which beat Xavier Worthy's record. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a fitting nickname right there. Estrada up, 2 for 2 with 2 singles today for the rookie, facing the still tense Woodrow. 8-9-1 up for the Dogs here in the 6th as that curveball hits the outside corner, 0-1. Go down and then bloop behind short on the pop-up, but there for it is Norm, 1 down. Terrok up next, hitless on the day. He is sack bunted twice, no official at bat today. He is locked in though now. Heater up and away, that's a strike from Woodrow, 0-1. Chased it outside, 0-2. K neglector activates. Heater up and in, pulled up line, fair ball, diving Weeby to cut it off, throw across the first, just in time, 2 down. Good play by Weeby, thanks to Tier 3 Dive Wizard. That is going to bring up Ray's Rufo, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. He is locked in though. You're up in the first one, line hard to center, right at Fruitwell. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Woodrow, her first one in a long while. Top 7, it's 6-3, Chukov, Fruitwell, and Axelson coming up. Overdogs coach says, "Hey, I know you're trying to be head coach of the team, but I'm not firing you. Did you hear that Jack North and Sonic got picked first?" Yeah, I did hear that. Good for him. Chukov 0 for 2, very deserving, you know. It's not every day you see a player that fast come in the league. Hopefully he can catch. Yeah, so if he's that fast, in what position does he play then? Have to be like a skill position, I'd have to assume. Either wide receiver, running back, maybe corner, safety. Probably not safety. I would be surprised if he was a quarterback. Curveball down and in, check strike, 0-1. Down on the way to Chukov, fouled off. He's 0-2 in the count now. No longer locked in. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Cutter down and in. Jammed at the middle. Picked by Smith on a hop as he smothers it. Throw to first, 1 down. Nice reactions. Says he's helped Baylor win 4 national championships in his college career. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, that is amazing. Good Lord. Won every single year? Come on now. That means he played every year, either as a redshirt freshman onwards or as a freshman all through 4 years, never was redshirted. That is impressive. Dribble down, fouled off, 0-1. Heater up and away, high, 1-1. You hope he's that means he should be the real deal. Change up down, that's line to action, makes the catch, 2 down. Here's Axelson, 1 for 2 with the double, locked in. Cutter up and in on the first one, that's line, dead center field, hit well. Rufo turns around on his horse, then turns back around, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Smith through 7, bottom 7, action, McFarland and Starr coming up. Let's keep it rolling. Elroy locked in, 2-run triple last at bat, he's also singled. Change up and in on the first one, line to left center. That's going to hang up, though. Fruitvale puts it away, 1 down. Next up, McFarland, rookie 1 for 3 with an RBI knock last time up. Heater up and in, 1-0. Curveball up and in, high, 2-0. Change up inside, pulled foul, out of play, 2-1. Heater up, hard, hitting the hole to short, diving phenomenon, make the stop, throw across to first, just laid, infield single for the speedy McFarland. She's 2 for 4. Now to bring up Starr, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Looking to keep it rolling with 1 down. First pitch inside on the heater. 1-0 as Woodrow up over 80 pitches now, but she is back to neutral. Heater down, hitting the hole to third. Weeby there to second 1. Candela to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. Inning continues for Jones. 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Slider up. Ooh, caught the letters. 0-1. Good pitch. Little Hack active now. Change it down, pulled foul. It's 0-2. Little Hack remains active, but K Neglector joins it. Either away, Nubber to second, slow roller. Candela to first, ends the inning. Top 8 we go. It's 6-3. Dangerfield, Woodrow, and Galoot, 8-9-1 coming up. Welcome to the second pick of the NFL draft. The Jaguars have traded their pick to the Rams with the second pick in the 2027 NFL draft. The Los Angeles Rams select Arch Manning. Fitting. Get a quarterback to replace Stafford. Dangerfield up, locked in, 1 for 2 with a single. You're down the way in the first one, strike called, 0-1. Change up and in. Dangerfield fouls it back, 0-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Up and away. Sky ball, pop up, shallow center, Starr out for it. Calls off Rufo, puts it away, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 20, Alisha Woodrow.
Adds. Woodrow up, 0 for 2 next. Pinch hitting for her will be catcher Tara Leonaire, hitting 346 with a homer, 4 RBIs. RBI 0 not active, neither is wild thrower, thank God, because it's a defensive trait. God, I hate that trait. But alright, 1 down in the 8th, and Smith is looking good. I don't think Terrok has given up a hit since the 3rd inning, now that I think about it. Because I'm trying to think. Axelson's hit came with 2 out, was it Axelson? Whoever had the bases clearing double, I think it was Candela. After that, they've been hitless since then. I just realized that. Holy crap. So that's 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 14 consecutive batters he set down. Holy crap. That is pretty good. Ooh, have they already actioned on the report? Nice. It's probably just going to tell me what it thinks. All right. So Smith right now on a streak of 14 consecutive batters retired. Pinch hitter Leonaire in. Hitting 346 with a homer, 4 RBIs. She is the backup catcher. First pitch curveball down and in. Check strike, 0-1. Caught her off guard with that. I knew she'd be sitting heat. Change it down on the way. Lone outside. Slipped off the hand. 1-1. Heater up and in. That's high. 2-1. Cut her down. Broken bat. Fouled off. 2-2. Rock is over 80 pitches now, so that leash is tightening. Sees him down on the way. Chased it. Strike 3. Let's go. She gone. Smith sets down the pinch hitter. 7 punch outs now in the day, I believe. Glued up next. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. He's at 24. What did he come in with? Came in with 18, so 6 on the day. My bad. All right, slapper. 2 down. You're down and in. Grounded hard. Right at Starr. 1 pitch. And that's the error on the first baseman. Thank God he did not go for second. McFarland E3 on that one. And that ends the streak of 15 consecutive batters retired. Weeby 0 for 3 today. But the 3rd pick in the 2027 NFL Draft, Dallas Cowboys select Jeremiah Smith. All right. So Solid. First pitch curveball down and into Weeby. That's low. 1-0. Heater away. Foul back. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Low. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. Runner goes. Hit into center on the hit and run. Right at Rufo as he's in a step, and that ends the inning. So we get around the air. Out of the bullpen. Doc Simple Man. 3.48 ERA. 1.16 whip. 7 strikeouts. Tier 2 falls behind. Tier 2 durable. And he comes in with only half stamina today. Bottom 8 at 6.3. King, Nutmeg, and Estrada coming up. Smith is done after 8 innings. I'm not sending him back out for the 9th. Alberto, batting 200 off the bench, is in for the injured Yoshida. This is his first at bat today, as Dano pulled his hamstring last time out. Simpleman, his Tier 2 falls behind active on every first pitch, so his accuracy is basically down around 10, maybe a little less. Heater up and in, 1-0. That was nowhere near the zone. Thank you for watching the NFL Draft. We have the list of all the teams that pick the players. We're trying to introduce a new system. The draft is quick. Sorry for not making you visit the draft outside. Ah, I see. Nice. Respect it. Slider drops in for a strike, 1-1. Heater down, blooper into shallow center field. That's a tough place. Racing in Fruitwell. He will get there for the first out. How was your day? It's all right. Can't complain, honestly. Last off day before I have to go back to work tomorrow, so, yeah. Sucks that my 3 days off are over, but, you know, it was a good day all around. Got a lot of stuff done, so I'll take it. That was yours. Heater up and away. That's a strike. 0-1 for Kira. Checked high. Good take. 1-1. Solid take. When am I going to stream again? Oh, hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know. Depends on what happens with the weekend. As that's hit back up the middle. Nutmeg's first hit of the day. She's won before. I know that this weekend, that my mother-in-law's boyfriend is coming up this weekend. So if his son comes up, I won't be able to stream at all until Sunday night. If he doesn't come up, then... because I know her boyfriend's coming up regardless, but if his son doesn't come up, then I'll be able to stream tomorrow night. So, all depends on what happens. So it's either tomorrow night or Sunday evening. Strata up, locked in. That heater's inside for a strike, 0-1. Heater away, lined at the middle for Estrada. Past the Candela into right center field. Good diving effort, but he was a little slow. First and second now, 1 down. Pitcher slot coming up. That's a pinch hitter. Why does the sun matter? Because he stays in the basement, which is where my system is, and I do not plan on moving it. Too many wires, too much crap to move up and down 2 flights of stairs. I'd rather not. Just leave it plugged in where I know it works fine. Come back to it later. Spend more quality time with the family. All right, Terrok done. 8 innings today. He gives up 5 hits, 1 error. Not his fault. 1 walk, 3 earned runs, struck out 6. Another good quality outing for Terrok, going deep in another start, taking a lot of pressure off our bullpen. We love to see that. So who is going to get the at-bat then? That's the question. Ooh, Dig? No. Crosby, he's tense now. It's got to be Lewis Rhodes, right? Pinch hitting off the bench, batting 182. Not a great year for Rhodes offensively off the bench, which is why he hasn't seen a lot of playing time in the field. He's trying. He is trying. First pitch from Doc. Heater is high. 1-0. Chased it low. Dribbler in the hole. Past the diving Doc to second. Candela barehands the first. 2 down. Runners advance. And that is going to bring up Ray's Rufo. 2 singles and an RBI, trying to bring home some insurance runs. He is locked in with Tier 2 high pitch. Then Doc is done. He gets 2 outs. Gives up the 2 base runners. Out of the bullpen, what do you know? 1.69 ERA, 119 whip, 13 strikeouts, Tier 2 crossed up. Meltdown not active. It would be at Tier 1 if it does. He comes in with about 75% stamina. More than enough to get through the inning. Breaking news, Jack Norris shared that the Texans was his favorite team. Oh, nice. He got drafted by his hometown favorites. Love to see that. Heater in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Chukov to keep it in front of him. 1-0. That's the one knock on Woody. He has no accuracy. 2-seamer low. 2-0 count to Rufo. And they intentionally walk him to load the bases. I don't blame you. Force out now at any base for Elroy. Locked in with fastball hitter and first pitch slayer. 2-run triple and a single today. He's locked in. 2-for-4. Peter on the first one. Line at the middle, and Elroy's going to come through in the clutch. 2 runners are going to score. Rufo will take third. It is 8-3 Dogs. Let's go. Break it open. Welcome to the NFL preseason, folks. Oh, boy. McFarland up 2-4, 2 singles and an RBI. Slider up and in. Ripped by the rookie to right center field. That'll make up for the error. Rufo scores easily from third. Elroy on his horse, heading to third. He's coming around as well. McFarland holds at second. 2-run double for the rookie. It's 10-3 Dogs. We're now up by 7 as we break it open. Carlton up next, locked in with RBI here on first pitch. Slayer, 2-4, 2 singles and an RBI. Put the icing on the cake. Woody Tense. First pitch outside on the 2-seamer, 1-0. Slider inside, blooper to right field, sinking, but running it down Axelson, and that ends the inning. But we do rally for 4 in the 8th as we extend the lead to 7. It is now 10-3. We are going to go to the bullpen here. We are going to bring in out of the pen. This is no longer a save situation. I would go to Horace, but he's not fully rested or ready to go, so we are going to go to Elliott Roundhouse, the sophomore. Top 9, it's 10-3. Candela, Phenomeno, and Chukov. It is the heart of the Crocs lineup, making a defensive change as well. Nutmeg is coming out. We are going to put Dig over at third. All right. Roundhouse out of the pen. No record, a 2.57 ERA, 1.43 WHIP, 5 runs given up, 5 appearances, 2 earned runs given up, 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 1 homer, and a batting average against of 276. All right, Elliott, let's see if you can nail it down here in the 9th. Jack North just scored a 99-yard rushing touchdown against the Cowboys. Oh, boy. And I guess once he took off, he was gone. They weren't catching him. He is named Sonic for a reason. Candela has scored all 3 runs for the Crocodons, and that bases-clearing double back in the 3rd inning. So far, that's been the only offense. And that second pitch grounded at the middle of the star to his left. He'll make the play, 1 down. Next up is going to be Norm Phenomeno, 1 through with a single. 2-seamer up and away on the first one. That's a strike, 0-1. 4-seamer down and away. Checked outside, 1-1. Slided down and in. Low and inside, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in. Norm fouls it back, 2-2. Change it down. Low, 3-2, full count. Down and in. Pop foul. King gives it a look, but that gets out of play. Count still full. 2-seamer down and away. Line foul, out of play. Count full. Slided down and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up a Roundhouse. 2 down. Dak Prescott even said the F word when it happened. He's like, damn, what the guys? How are we supposed to stop that? There's Chukov 0 for 3 today. He's the last chance for the Crocs. First pitch change it down. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Simmer away. That's a strike. 0-2. Slider down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. 2-seamer up and in. Chukov pulls it foul. Out of play. 1-2. 4-seamer down and away. Checked low. 2-2. Good hold. Change it down and in. He gone! Right over the top of it, he swings, and that ends the game. Roundhouse, 1-2-3, 9th inning, finishing with 2 strikeouts. Overdogs win a big game against the Crocodons. That gives us a 1.5 game lead on the Crocs moving forward with 1 game left to play. All we have to do is not choke against the last place Jacks, and we have won the division. 10 victories in a row now for the Dogs. We now sit at 11-4. Crocs fall to 9-5, if I remember correctly. Who's my favorite viewer, One Boy or me? Ooh, that's tough. I like both of you. You both bring different energies to the streams, that's for sure. One Boy has been around the longest, so he does have the longevity factor for him. I say it's a tie. I think you're both my favorites, really, because you both bring different energies. You give me interesting topics that, would actually be real. That's really funny when we read them out. And One Boy gives us constant support and also criticism when I fuck up. Which is warranted. Ooh, only 1. Ooh, that's tough then. Ooh, I gotta go One Boy then. Just he's got the longevity factor. He was like the first big guy on the channel that really followed me. All right, we got 10 runs on the board today. We tripled them up in the run column, and we tripled them up in the hit column as well. We did make that 1 error by McFarland. No harm, no foul though. They didn't score, so that's good. But still, that's a big win against a really good team. The Crocs were in front for basically the majority of the season. So these guys are good. They are a playoff caliber team, and they will be in the playoffs regardless of what happens here today. Candela, 3-run double, cleared the bases in the third inning. That was all their offense there. They only had 5 hits, all of them off Terrok. For us, I mean, man, 4 RBIs for Action, 1 for Rufo, 3 for McFarland, 1 for Starr, and 1 for Jones. Like, we spread it around pretty good. That top 5 in that lineup, they all hit well, but unfortunately we lost Yoshida. He pulled his hamstring, so he's going to miss the regular season finale, unfortunately. So Beckham Crosby is probably going to catch the finale. That rookie is playing for his roster spot. Woodrow, 7 innings, 12 hits, 6 earned runs, a strikeout, falls 3-1. First loss of the year for Woodrow. Simpleman, 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and then a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. For us, Terrok, 8 quality innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 6 strikeouts. He improves to 3-1, finishes with his ERA at 1.93. Very good year this year for Terrok, but not as good as Birchenberg. 1 inning pitched for Roundhouse out of the pen, striking out 2. Clean inning. You love to see it. Action, 3 for 5 day, drives in 4 runs. He had a triple and 2 singles. He scored 3 times as well. McFarland, 3 for 5 day, had the 2-run double. She also had an RBI single, drove in 3. Terrok Smith, 8 quality innings. What more could you ask for the man at this point? Not bad at all. We'll take it. W's. Any second game in the stream or ending it with the team changes? Probably going to be the roster moves. Because we're going to sim to our next game. I don't believe... There are a couple of games that we do have to sim through. But the Crocs do not play. They will play after our last game next episode. So, Dieguez or what's up? Dieguez. I mean, he just hasn't pitched well this year. It's got to be him. Yeah, so we're going to sim those 7 games. We're going to see how things break down. And we're going to check roster moves here. There are going to be a few. Damn, there is a few. Okay, Rally Overo cut by the Grapplers for Dwight Breeze. That is a reliever we could potentially look at signing. I mean, come on, it's Rally Overo. Like, you don't mess with Rally Overo. He's pretty good. All right, we got Birch BH3 really goes to the Nemesis, replacing Dot the Cornice. Yep, I mean the Nemesis season is over, which is kind of stupid that they're doing this now, and they weren't making the playoffs regardless. Jadeel Harrison to the Nemesis as well. They signed the young starter, replacing veteran Fran Japani. Deshaun Levon to the Grass Eaters. He'll replace Buzz Paston. Buzz is a decent reliever. He's a lefty specialist. Maybe if we're in the mood for a long arm to replace Marshmallow, we could take a look at him. Axel Torque, former Overdog, is released by he's going to the Blowfish, actually, so he's found a home. He'll be on a playoff team, replacing Silas Beal. Munstar +2 accuracy. Love to see it, up to 79. Your favorite? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could be a favorite for somebody. Lana Rhymes up, signed to the Moonstars, replacing AVA. Ooh, Ace is available. Okay. I don't know where I'd put him in the rotation. Maybe I would replace Dieguez with him, but or Klein probably, but I don't know. Klein's been pitching well. I don't want to rock the boat, you know. Sergio Slider, released by the Grapplers as well for Keisha Mushara. Ooh, Mind Gamer for Estrada. That's pretty good. Langdon Strider, released by the Grass Eaters for Leonardo Ramiro. Tarzan Woodburn to the Nemesis. Sack DeSong is a free agent. I don't want to take away playing time from McFarland, though. That is very, very... Wait a minute. Put Sakta in right. The wheels are turning. Edit seems to have the cities. I can't do it in the standard league because since it's a standard franchise, they won't let you edit like team names or anything, so you can't make those changes in this. I can do it for the custom leagues, but I can't do it for this one in particular. That's the only downside to having the standard franchise is you can't make any changes to anything. Like, it is annoyingly bad. Sakta on Slam Diego, that would be pretty damn good. Let's be real. Alright, stimulated at tier 1 is dumb. Plus contact's really good on Nutmeg, so I'm gonna avoid that one. Dano getting Distractor, while at Tier 1, does help. Fielding he's kind of good with fielding. So I'm going to say, because Dano is injured, I'm not able to buy this development for him. I'm not going to anyway, because his fielding's already great. Lewis Rhodes, little hack would be nice for him. He's got one more game on it, so we can continue to save for it. Wild Throw, no. Absolutely not. We are not putting Tier 3 Wild Thrower on a catcher. You can take that and shove it. Estrada, Mind Gamer. Okay, the extra speed is nice. Mind Gamer is not a great trait for the way this team is built. But we got a game on it. We can wait. I'll come back to that one. And we're not upgrading Seymour. Okay, so no buying player developments. Let's take a look at the guys I was looking at last episode. So Dolph is still out here. He's only $500,000 above his price point. If we were to bring him in to play right field, now that Sack is out here, we got to have a conversation. He would have to be next game because we cannot afford him right now, unfortunately, I don't think. Like, if I sign him for Seymour, what happens? Yeah, we do not have enough money, so we cannot make this move to get rid of Seymour just yet. It would probably have to be for, like, one of the catchers, probably Crosby, and I, again, can't afford it. What is his his chemistry is disciplined, okay, so that hurts us. Okay. So Dolph is competitive. AVA is spirited. I do like Ace, but I don't have a roster spot for him, unfortunately. Rally's competitive. Wild Thing and Rally Stopper. It would be nice to get him, but unfortunately the chemistry is strapping us, I think. Can I replace anybody on this bullpen? Obviously, Jacob I would like to get rid of. If I could replace him with a long arm, I would. But he needs to be a scholarly one-for-one trade. We could replace Wassell with Overo, but that's not what I want to do. Roundhouse, same thing. Has to be a scholarly. Heimlich. He is an option to be replaced with Overo, unfortunately. But he's pitched really well this year. I don't want to get rid of him either. You could copy the league. That is true. We could put it in that one. That is very true. I could sign Sakta. I just don't have the money for him just yet, unfortunately. Yeah, if I sign him, it would have to be for one of the bigger budgets on this roster. Probably something like Carlton. Even then, I can't afford him. Who's making the most money right now? Dano's making the most money? Yeah, I can't even sign him for Dano, so... We will have to wait for after next game to do it. Yeah, that's trouble. Copy this. Yeah, you can. I can copy and put the cities in, that's for sure. I'll file that away for later. I could do that. Bozer, we could bring him in as well. He'd be a decent option, but he's still well expensive. So, South Slinger I would love to bring in, but I'm realizing the chemistry does not fit. Like, if we bring him in to replace Marshmallow, it's going to mess up the chemistry. That's the downside of that. Crap. We could replace Heimlich with him. But that's it. And I don't want to get rid of Heimlich. Heimlich's just been pitching way too good for us this year. The chemistries are just not working out for us to make any roster moves, unfortunately. Like the scholarly players that are available all suck. So it's like, great. I can't even make a move even if I wanted to. Please don't go away. We just need you to wait one more minute. Please don't go away. We need you to come back. I know. Man, bringing Sakta back for the finale would be great. What about Rhodes? Where's Lewis? Hey, Lewis, what are you making? Oh, jeez, yeah, 5-6. Scholarly. Damn it. That fucks the chemistry. Same with Crosby. So we would have to get rid of Alberto King if we were going to bring in Song to replace him. Oh boy, yeah, this is getting interesting here. I only have $10.5 million to do it too. This is tough. We might not have the money available to bring Sakta back. Unfortunately, that is the sad part. I hate it. All right, no roster moves. Can't make any right now. We just don't have the money. Nor do we have the correct chemistries we can use. What about the outfield, actually? Let me check that real quick. Because I know Seymour is scholarly, so if I were to get rid of him, it'd have to be a scholarly player. I can't bring in Stake to play right field, as much as I want to. chemistries don't align. I don't want to get rid of Estrada because he's now figured out how to hit. Filet's having a good year. Ray's is being, lights out again. Dano's hurt. I don't want to get rid of him either, though. Balls. That's unfortunate. I really want to make roster moves right now, but I can't because I don't have the right chemistries. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh well. It's going to have to wait till next episode. Overdogs more like sad dogs because we are sad, yes. We can't make any moves. We can't afford Sakta. It sucks. Well, let's sim up to the next game and see what happens in the sim. What are we looking at here? The playoff roster's already set. It's B-Wolves, Wide Loads, Overdogs, and Crocs. Like, the 4 of us are making it. That's already guaranteed. Freebooters looking to rally, and they're going to pull off the victory, rallying from 8-1 down to win 16-8. Now they need to win again. And they rally again and hold off the Moose. Hold on a minute now. Freebooters going for the division title. They're going to do it. They swept. They won all 3 of their final games. They're going to take the division title from the Wild Pigs. Oh, no. And now the Pigs, they're on the outside, probably getting bumped off. Oh, but the Blowfish don't get the 9th win. That's it. Blowfish missed the playoffs. They signed Axel Torque as a mercenary to try and make the playoffs, and they lost their last game. They missed. If they had won their last game, they were in. Oh, no. You hate to see it. So their playoff bracket is set now as well. Sawteeth are 1, Freebooters are 2, Pigs are the 4, and the Sirloins are the 3. The Freebooters win their last 3 games to make the playoffs as the number 2 seed. Wow, they won the division title at the last day. One boy's going to be happy. Win the Monster Division? Ooh, do we? Yeah, we have 1 game left. If we lose, it's only a half game. That puts us at 11-5. Yeah, we've won the run differential tiebreaker. It's official. We've won the division title. Yes! Our first one in team history. Let's go. I forgot about the run differential. Yeah, all we had to do was win today. So next game is pointless. It's just the tune-up game for the end of the season. So we're going to play a bunch of bench guys here. Mario Klein is going to get to start, the rookie. He will be on the mound against veteran Chasey Kim, original Overdog, by the way. And we'll wear our alternates for the final game. Jacks are going to wear their alternates, obviously, so there we go. Do I want to take McFarland out? Probably not. Actually, I might not play any bench guys at all. Because even though this game doesn't mean anything, even if my guys get hurt, they're still going to be healed for the playoffs, so it doesn't matter. We can just... Well, actually, you know what? I'll play Dig at third, because Kira's not having a great year. I'll put Dig at third right now. I'll do that one. We have to reward one of the OGs. Come on now. Crosby is going to start because Yoshida's injured. Yep. Estrada starting because Yoshida's injured. Filet Jones is not going for any batting titles, I don't think, or anything. He's hitting 388, but McFarland has him beat in average, and he's going for the home run lead, though, and RBI crown. I guess I'll have to have him start then. Just because he's got a chance to take the team lead in home runs, he'll get the play. Rhodes, he can just sit on the bench and rot for all I care. King, he'll probably sub in for Crosby at some point. Seymour, we'll leave him on the bench. Nutmeg, she'll go to the bench. We'll give Dig the start. And Yoshida's hurt. Okay, perfect. Is it minor league tomorrow? Oh, yes. Die Bombers would be up next. And they are taking on the Champs. That is a playoff preview matchup. That's going to be good because the Champs are leading their division. So, and if we want to get back, we want to keep the division lead, we need to win. So that's going to be good. All right, that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Big win today for the Dogs as we have won our first division title in team history, blowing out the Crocodons 10-3, the final score. We have now won 10 games in a row, sitting at 11-4. We've locked up, I believe, we have locked up number 1 seed as well in our bracket, so we will be the top team in the playoffs. Next episode is the regular season finale against the last place Jacks, so we're sitting at 3-10. This game means nothing to us. We're just going to use it as hopefully a tune-up game for the playoffs, and we'll see if we can extend our winning streak to 11 games in a row to end the season. And next episode, we will look at potentially making some roster moves to boost up the club for the playoffs. Unfortunately, right now, chemistry is not working out for us, and neither is money. So we're really hoping something falls our way. But that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Yes, I should be heard coach. Am I head coach? Oh, I am. Yes, Super Minor League will be tomorrow. All right, but that is going to do it for this epised, guys. If you made it this deep, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you guys haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe buttons down below here. And if you want to go live, hit the follow or subscribe button down below if you want to be notified the next time I go live. There are words that I know how to use. And if you're watching this over on YouTube and you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button. Hit the subscribe and leave a like and a comment over there. You can come over here on Twitch. That's at Pracnasty over here if you want to watch the games live before they're posted on YouTube. And to give some support over to this channel as well, you can. Shout out here to Silver Spring for tuning in and chatting with me throughout the stream. Appreciate that, buddy. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon. Wherever you guys may be. Have a good night, Silver Spring.